Hello, 8th graders. Welcome to the second lecture of the week, long-term effects of alcohol, part 2. Please make sure that you are hopefully watching the videos and taking good notes, because tomorrow will be a quiz on the last 4 lectures you've had. So please make sure that you are, hopefully, if you took good notes, you'll have all the answers to the quiz. Well, let's get into it. Okay. Alcohol, the brain, and the heart. Alcohol disrupts the part of the brain responsible for memory and problem solving. That's something that I'm going to mention. Something I'm going to mention later on is going to have to be very relevant to that part. This part here that that alcohol disrupts memory and problem solving in your brain. Okay, alcohol destroys brain cells, and brain cells do not grow back. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you're going to be drinking a lot, you will lose brain cells. Okay, alcohol causes the heart to become enlarged, which causes high blood pressure. Okay, you have a higher risk of heart failure and stroke. Okay, you don't want to get a stroke. If you get a stroke, half of your body can become paralyzed. You could have a hard time talking, have a hard time walking, have a hard time doing anything, especially if half of your body is not cooperating. Okay, and like I showed in the picture last time, organs that aren't supposed to be like enlarged can cause issues. Okay, like the liver. Picture the liver looked a little bit bigger. The bad liver looked bigger than a good liver. So just make sure, again, keep in mind how much you consume. Too much of anything. Remember, too much of anything is not good could be bad for your body. Okay. Driving while intoxicated. Okay, a long-term consequence of driving drunk is that you cause your own death or the death of another. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. If you're going to choose to drink or drive under the influence of anything, you put yourself and others at risk. Okay, someone is killed in a crash involving alcohol every 3 minutes. Okay, 16,000 people, or 39% of all traffic deaths. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of people. Too many people. So keep that in mind. In Utah, just some numbers for Utah. In 2020, there were 1,879 alcohol-related crashes, and there were 44 fatal alcohol-related crashes. Okay, so death, basically crashes where people died. So again, too many people getting injured, too many accidents happening when there's no need to. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, binge drinking. We talked about binge drinking. We didn't talk about binge drinking, but we talked about binge eating. Okay, so if the word binge sounds familiar, that's why. Binge drinking is a consumption of a large amount of alcohol in a short period of time. Okay, the dangers of binge drinking include death due to falls, drowning, or drunk driving. Okay, pregnancy or contraction of an STI or an STD due to sexual activity. Basically a sexually transmitted disease or an infection. Okay, infection in private areas. Okay, being a victim of violent behavior, and death from alcohol poisoning. Okay, so going back to the whole alcohol disrupting your problem solving and memories. Okay, remembering things. I had some some students that were confused as to why drowning could be a cause of death. Well, when you're drunk, you don't remember things, or again, you can't problem solve, or you start freaking out because you don't remember how to swim. If you do know how to swim, so again, keep that in mind. Too much of anything is not good for your body. Okay. So yeah, that's all we have for today. Please make sure that you are watching the videos, taking notes, and the quiz will be up tomorrow around 8:10, 8:15. Be on the lookout for that. Okay, bye.